And this is section 2, which is exterior evaluation. This is the very first time we're seeing a gated item. It says, can it prepare combustible gas and CO measurement instruments for use according to ANSI BPI 1200? Well, it tells me that we need to have a personal CO monitor. This one has a clip on it. And just as a reminder, we'll leave the clip on. We also have a combustion analyzer. Now for our field exams, because you're not real familiar with it and I don't want you breaking my instruments, you can ask me as the proctor if I would go ahead and turn it on. You still have to use it correctly and interpret the data. This just allows me to be able to turn it on because you may not be familiar with the particular equipment that we're using. In my particular case, I'm using a Blue Flame. It has a touch screen and it's warm outside, so my touch screen may not be working very well, but because my fingers are warm. Anyway, this one will be on, and then this one is simply an on-off button. And when you turn it on, you'll see it's got a countdown timer. It's 40 seconds. Remember, there's an APO, stands for automatic power off. You're going to want to remember, and on your field guide at this point, you're going to want to write it down, that after you start hearing the tick and after the 40 seconds is over with, you'll want to hit that APO button. That's automatic power off. You don't want it to shut off halfway through the test. So that's what the APO stands for. You may be able to see it says APO up in the corner here. And then auto zero outside. So that's the first item. It's a gated item. Now it says, can it measure perimeter, the exterior perimeter of the house? My belief is that if you know how to measure 2 walls, you can measure 20 walls, as long as you get it within 10%. In this particular case, we use a tape measure. We'll go to this corner of the home. And it is 9 feet 2 inches. That's exact. So at 9 feet 2 inches, that equals 110 inches. So if you were within 10%, that's 11 is 10%. So you could be as low as 99 inches or as high as 121 inches, and it would still be correct. So you've got to measure within 10%. The next item on the list tells me, can it identify or discuss 2 basic moisture control strategies or components? In our particular case, we have gutters, we have downspouts that carry the water away. Our home is graded away, and my gimbal has lost me. Gutters, downspouts, and the lots, as you can see around here, all grade away. It keeps the moisture from building up around the foundation, causing potential water damage and unidentified microbial growth. And finally, it says, can it identify the exterior wall construction of the test house and discuss one other type of exterior wall construction? In our case, the test house is brick There is a little bit of vinyl around the back. As you can see, there's stone across the way. There's vinyl, different vinyl siding. And those are a few of the different types of exterior cladding construction. And that's all for the exterior.